Long live cinema. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is the next chapter in the Monsterverse following their explosive showdown. Godzilla and Kong must reunite against the colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of any of the monster movies. Godzilla vs. Kong was decent. It was fine. Godzilla King of the Monsters I did not like at all. In the original Gareth Edwards Godzilla movie, I absolutely hated. I despised that movie. It was boring and it sucked. Kong Skull Island I haven't seen. Don't really plan on getting around to it because you're not missing much if you don't see any of these movies. But I have kept up with them, and this one fits in the same category as all the others. It's big, dumb, monster fun. You're gonna be very entertained by this movie, but you're also going to laugh at it for all the wrong reasons. But to start off with the good in this movie, you're getting exactly what you wanted. This is a junk food movie. This is the movie that you can just turn your mind off to, relax, and just watch the eye candy that is in front of you, because the action is shot pretty well. There are very, very, very cool visuals, and the special effects, the CGI, all of it is fantastic, which is something that is becoming more rare and rare in Hollywood today. And this movie is kind of cursed following Godzilla Minus One as the most recent Godzilla movie to come out, because that movie was my personal favorite movie of last year, just based off of how big of a surprise and just how insanely good of a movie that it was. But film is a medium where Godzilla Minus One and this movie can coexist, and you can enjoy both of them for what they are, because Godzilla Minus One is one of the best movies, if not the best movie from last year, and then this movie is going to be completely forgotten about. Nobody's going to remember anything that happened. I couldn't tell you a single character's name in this movie, but it was fun, and it is a time at the theater that if you don't care about a narrative, if you don't care about anything, you can have fun with this movie, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But as somebody that is critical of films and likes to point out major flaws, and somebody who enjoys good narratives, good storytelling, good filmmaking, this movie is absolutely terrible. But again, you can tell I really don't care. But the narrative in this movie is so bad that it's good. The human characters are really just there to provide massive exposition dumps, and you don't even know how they know this stuff, especially in the third act. People just know stuff and figure it out, and it's just really silly. People basically teleport. I guess another compliment that I do have about this movie is the relationship between the mother and the stepdaughter. I found that to be somewhat interesting with the human characters. Like when they were on Earth and it was just the two of them, it was pretty fine. Like I didn't hate it. It wasn't just bad narrative. Like that was a actual story that they told, and it was completed, and it was a decently fulfilling story, which is more than any of the other movies in this universe can say. And it's worth mentioning that I saw this movie in IMAX, and it was shot like a car commercial. In the non-action scenes, there was literally a point in the movie where me and my dad looked over at each other and just laughed, because they show a Volkswagen car and it literally looks like the still image of the end of a car commercial, and the color saturation of the movie from that point on, and it looks like something that you would see in a TV commercial. So that's all I really have to say about this movie. It's a big, fun, dumb monster movie that you can have fun with. If you're looking for a good narrative, you're not going to get it from this movie. I think that most people already know that, though. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notification bell as well. Let me know what you thought of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire down in the comments below. Make sure to follow me over on Letterboxd and our Twitter. Links for both of those down in the description as well, and we will see you in the next movie review.